What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with something a little new. I seen Comic Fu do it on his channel and thought it was kind of a cool idea, and thought, I'd like to do that at some point. That'd be kind of fun. People always wonder, they see us open mystery boxes and haul videos and stuff, but people kind of wonder what's the prize books in our collections and stuff, and what do we collect that kind of is like the gems of our collection. And so he did a series of flex videos, comic book flex videos. So I thought, people don't really, they see me open mystery boxes a lot, and they see a couple of haul videos and stuff, but a lot of people don't know, what is the crown jewels of my collection? What do I value the most, or what are my favorite books? So I thought I would do a little mini series here, maybe, with a little Friday flex videos. So every Fridays until I get through them all, we'll do, I'll show off some prized possessions in my collection. And so, let me know if you're digging it, if you like it, and we'll just see what happens. But I thought we would start it off with what do I got hanging on my wall back there. I know you can see most of it and stuff, but you don't really know the stories. Some of them have some stories behind them and everything, and so I thought I'd show them off, and we'll just start part one. Try to keep these to about 15 minutes or so. So this will be part one, and this will be the wall books. So let's get it started. All right, the first book on my wall back here is one of my newest acquisitions, which was Omega Men #3, the very first appearance of my main man Lobo. But I think Lobo is a character that's got unlimited growth potential. If DC would just pull their head out and realize how marketable this character is, then he could blow up at some point. The next one, I actually got this book in one of Michael Ackrey's mystery boxes, and it is Thor #1, the New York Comic Con exclusive. Go on eBay and look that book up. This book is insane right now, and if I had the patience, I need to get that thing graded, but very, very rare. And I think raw copies of this thing are going for about, no less than $250. So that was pretty cool. I was stoked to pull that out. I was actually hunting for Savage She-Hulk #1, but I got that one instead, which is actually a more valuable book. But anyway, that's the story behind this one. And this one is Ms. Marvel #1, CBCS 5.0. This was an A-OK from my buddy Wink Inc. He got that from a Mainstream mystery box. And Dave over at Mainstream, sorry about the glare, had put a Lucky Ducky sticker right on the CBCS case, and Wink couldn't get that thing off to save his life, so he sent it to me and said good luck with that. As you can see, I got it off there, no problem. And the next book was sent to me as an A-OK from Baker's Comics, And it is Ultimate Fallout number 4. We all know what that is. The first appearance of Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and a CGC 8.0. And this book here, of course, Amazing Spider-Man 361, the first Carnage, was actually a gift from an ex now, but bought it for me, and I had it actually sent off and graded. Was a little disappointed that it came back a 9.2 and not a 9.8, but still, cool book. Another one that's going to keep going up and up and up and up. One of those keys, it's awesome. It's going to spike really high with the Venom movie coming out, and it's going to spike ridiculously high. And then when it cools, the movie cools off, it's going to drop down a little bit. But that's okay, because Carnage will never, ever, ever, ever not be a key. So it's always going to keep climbing. It'll spike, then it'll come down a little bit, level out, then it'll gradually climb back up again. And these little things here, hanging up here, was actually Valentine's gift for my girlfriend Amy. She found this lady that made little paper roses out of comic book pages. And yes, they destroyed a comic book to make them, but these are actually made from a Batman comic book into little roses, so I thought those are cool. And then we've got, of course, Teen Titans number 12, that Dark Knight's Metal tie-in, the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. Again, one of those books that's pretty hot. It's starting to come down a little bit, and I think it's going to probably continue to come down. I don't know that the Batman Who Laughs is going to be a mainstay in the DCU, but who knows? I could be wrong. And down here, I've actually got this Harley Quinn print that was done by a artist by the name of David Fott. I met him at a comic book convention, and we hit it off pretty cool. He's a cool dude, and he gave me that signed print, and I was stoked to get it. And this one is probably one of my favorite books in my collection. This is Venom Lethal Protector number 1, and it's signed by Sam De La Rosa and by Mark Bagley, with De La Rosa Venom sketch on the cover. And I actually sent that off to CBCS just to get the signature verification. It's got the old red label on them, which, now I guess they have decided that they were going to make them gold labels across the board, and then just make a notation whether it's a witness signature or a signature verification. But I really love that book. Really love the character. I loved the book before, even without the signatures and the sketch, but to have it double signed and sketched is just awesome. And then another gift from my buddy Wayne Kink. It's the little poster of the Venom Lethal Protector number 1, but it's the black cover, and it is also signed by Sam De La Rosa right there. So that one's pretty cool. And speaking of Wink Ink, I didn't realize what a good dude Wink Ink was until I started doing this wall. He's like, man, he's got three things that are in my prize collection that he sent me. But this one, You're the Villain, Joker number 1. And this is signed and sketched by Stuart Sager. And he also he's the cover artist on this book. And there's the glare is terrible in here. But let me see if there's something I can do about that glare. A little bit. That didn't help at all. But anyway, there is the signature and that remark on there. It's just nasty, but love it, love it. The next one is not a valuable book, but that's probably, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. And it is Suicide Squad versus Justice League #1. It's got Wonder Woman just curb stomping the shit out of Harley Quinn there. Got her tied up and just stomping the shit out of her. That's a beautiful cover. And next on the list is King Size Annual Avengers #10, which we all know is the very first appearance of Rogue. If you do not have this in your collection, this is you can pick this up for about under $50 right now. And if you don't get one and get it in your collection, you're crazy, because Rogue is never going anywhere. Like Carnage, it's a mainstay, will never not be a key, and it's going to just continue to to blow up, especially now that the X-Men are in the MCU. So if you don't have that in your collection for under $50, shame on you. Get it. Another massive first appearance that you can still get for under $50. And that's X Factor #6, first appearance of Apocalypse. Another major character that if you don't have in your collection, you need to get, because another one that's not going anywhere anytime soon. And then we go down here to Secret Wars #8. Now, if you don't know where I got this, go check out my let's see, not this year's Christmas, but last year's Christmas video. And me, Foo, Squatchy, and Chad RCG, all people, got together, and these were the books that they gave me. I believe this one was actually from Chad RCG, and this one was from Squatchy. And this bad boy here was from Comic Foo. He actually sent me that one, newsstand, and these are in great condition. So those are like big books, prized possessions of mine. And then down here are some dollar bin books that are on but I just love the covers so much that I had to have them. This is the 0 Hour Superboy #8, and it's super old school Superboy versus new school Superboy, and that cover is just nasty. Not worth anything, but one of my favorite covers. And speaking of old school, battles against new school, the next one, also a dollar bin book, Robin #10 from 0 Hour, where Tim Drake meets Dick Grayson as Robin, and that was just a cool cover. I had to have it. Then on my wall, this was a little gift from Warlord. He sent this to me, and it's got he burned that Lethal Protector #1, laser burned it into a piece of wood, and he also sent this. If I can get down here. He sent me this custom-made short box that he did, which holds what I consider my key issues I put in here. And of course we'll go through those in a later video. But anyway, that's the back wall there. And you come around here. Yes, those are my signed disc golf discs. But and I got this out of a mystery box too. A little baby Hellboy, signed by, I can't remember who signed it. Will Fairy, something like that. I just thought it was really cool. And another one, I think I got this out of a, I can't remember. It's a signed print, but I think I can't remember what box I got this out of. It was a mystery box as well, but it was pretty cool. Hell, we just doing a room tour. Wasn't intending on it, but here, you know, some posters up here, some little iconic covers. Always. And then there's some original art that was done by a friend of the family. But then of course got these. But I'm here to flex the comics, not show the decor, or flex my collection. And this, you've seen in my videos, was made for me by Harvey at Illogical Models, and I just love this thing. But I don't have it plugged in, but it lights up, and of course it's got my Tyler Kirkham Adventures of Superboy #1 Virgin variant foil in there. So yeah, I love that piece, absolutely love it. And then of course my zombie thing was sent to me by Warlord as well, and this little slab holder back here that I don't have a slab in it right now. I ain't know what I'm gonna put up in it. Anyway, a couple action figures up here that I got that out of a Graham Cracker Comics Cracker Jack box, or Cracker box. And then a couple figures sent to me by Foo. Some more original art from a member, friends of the family. Of course, I got my Kotobukiya Batman in front of that one, and my Kotobukiya Superman in front of that one. Of course, my little Kotobukiya collection of superheroes down there. Some more down here. I won't spend a lot of time on the figurines. But anyway, so that's the wall collection. But anyway, so that's what you see on my wall on every show. Adding to it on a daily basis. I got a special plan for that empty spot right there, so stay tuned for that. So that's going to do it for part 1. Just over 15 minutes. Did good. That is my wall flex for part 1. If you're digging the videos and you want to see more, hit that like button. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what was your favorite piece of my wall art that you saw, my wall collection. And leave a comment and get entered into this month's contest giveaway. That thing there. But anyway, keep it short and simple. That's going to do it for part 1. Make sure you tune in for part 2. And to do that, you need to like my shit, comment on my shit, subscribe to my shit, and turn that bell on so you don't miss part 2 of this shit. We'll see you in the next shit. Peace.